Well, the rain's gone, the wind's gone, just swept up all the leaves. Fish seem okay in the pond. Temperature's a bit low. Got one fish in here which seems to have popeye. I don't know where it is today. Water seems a little bit green today. I don't know the reason for that, but I'll have a look at the filters in a minute to see if they're dirty. They've not been checked for some time. Let's see where we can find this fish. Well, I can't find it. It's probably down the deeper end of the pond. They're all coming up to this end though, because this is where they get fed, and although they're not eating, they're still coming up looking for food, I presume. Last night was very cold, temperature dropped way down. It must have been about 2.5. Very cold night. Still no signs of that fish. I don't want to take any more covers off because I want to keep the heat in the pond. And some more coming down. Is this the one? Let's see if we can get a bit closer in there. No, that's not the one. One underneath it. No, it's not the one either. Well, that is strange. I did put some treatment in. To help the fish, but I can't see it in the pond at the moment. So let's go to the top end of the pond and see whether I can just slip the cover off for a moment to have a look. There's one of these coming down. I think that's the one there. It's seems to be better. Yeah, its eyes were popping out and it had all white over the top of its eyes. I better put some medication in the pond 3 days in a row to try and solve the problem. It looks like it might have worked. Okay, let's go and have a look at the filters. Well, the filters are clean. Water's going through perfectly okay. Mainly it's the charcoal that's in the filters that's working. They've all got charcoal in them, and it seems to keep the water very, very clean indeed. Let's check the end one. Well, that's not doing as well as it should do. One of the hairlines looks as if it's off. So I'll have to check that out. The garden is in a bit of a mess. This needs all cleaning up. This is being grown. It looks a bit like dandelion leaves, but in fact it's not. It is a water plant. And this is being grown for me to put into my veg filter that I will be building next year to put on the back end of the pond, together with the watercress, which I've been growing for the last 6 months, which is in here. And see, this is quite high now. It's about 6 inches high, and this will be transferred into the veg filter as well. And some strawberry plants which are in there. The roots of strawberry plants are very good filtration media. Not as good as watercress, but this, like I say, has been in here for a long time now, and it's, oh, it must be a lot deeper than that. Yeah, it's about oh, it must be about 8 inches. So that will all be put into the water filter, the veg filter that'll go on the back of the pond for filtering the water, to determine whether they work or not. So that's another project for 2026, the spring. But today is still quite cold. I've still been trying to sort out this summer house. It's got my filter, air filter in at the moment, down there. But this will all be for my solar power, which I'm going to be putting in. It'll all be linked on this one wall here, and this is all Wi-Fi controlled. These little Tapo Wi-Fi boxes you see here, all the way down. I can switch all my pond equipment on or off individually. So if I want the air pump on, I can have the air pump on. If I want the air pump off, I can have the air pump off. If I want the water filter on, water pump, anything, it's all controlled from these boxes, and it's all done Wi-Fi. And it also tells me how much power I'm using and how much it's costing me. I know at this present moment in time I'm using 93 watts. So that is a reasonable amount to be using. But these will all be linked into my solar panels, which will be going on in the very, very near future. And I hope that you'll all follow me as I build my solar panels and I build the system up as cheap as possible for running the pond, and then you'll be able to see yourself whether it's a good idea for you to have a go at putting solar panels in as well. Or if you've already put solar panels in, you can send me some information or some advice that I might be missing, to help me on my way. Anyway, for today I think we'll leave it there. Put the cover back on for the fish, put some sinking wheat germ in, see whether they'll take it. And the pond temperature's gone up slightly today. It is 7.4. So the fish are coming to here looking for food, but I don't think they're going to eat anything. But we'll try them with a little bit of sinking food. So until the next time, subscribe, keep checking on the channel, and join me for my delve into solar power for the pond. Catch you in the next one.